All right, everybody, we are live. We are coming to you live with a special, very important update. Let's see if we can get some people to show up here. And if we can get some viewers on here. Not seeing anybody just yet. Wait till we get a few folks on here. Dude, it just did something where this is very interesting, where it just flipped. Oh, I got some people. So 12, there we go. Twice now, guys, they've changed my stuff back to private when we're rolling. So let's get everybody on here. This is an important meeting. I am asking all Nevadans, anybody from Washoe County, Nevada, if you live in Washoe County, there's a county commissioners meeting in the morning, everybody, at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we're going to have a chance, an opportunity to provide public comment. And this is, you guys got to understand something. I've left messages with these people to not get a response. I've texted them to not get a response. And these are the county commissioners we elected. They answer to us. They answer to we, the people. And they have been hiding. And they have been playing games. And now I've been asking for a hearing. You all guys know this. And what am I trying to accomplish, guys? I'm just simply trying to get everybody in a room, present some facts, present some evidence, present data. Data that is widely known now, data that is not hidden, and for all of us collectively to participate in the process and decide for ourselves what we want to do as a community. Okay? This should be handled at the local level. Governor Sisolak and his little coronavirus task force shouldn't be Monday morning quarterbacking Reno, Nevada's response, Washoe County's response. Enough is enough, and we need to be heard. It's time to have a public hearing. It's been 9 months of an emergency that has been absolutely overblown. It's been overplayed. It's been a complete overreaction. Businesses are dying. Children are failing. Okay, they're at home. They're depressed. They have anxiety, and they're failing school, and some of them are taking their own lives. So we have reached a whole new point here now. It's time to have a forum for all of us to discuss things. And so I am asking everyone to please show up. Bosma, can I have that paper? We are asking everyone to please show up tomorrow, 8:30, 9 o'clock, sign in. We are going to have people there around, probably for a couple hours. The amount of people I've spoken to, we're going to have lots of people showing up, tons of people showing up. And this is me. I have been fighting this battle since March, saying that we would be exactly where we are if we didn't do something, and here we are still. So I need everyone to share this message. I don't need to be on here for a ton of time tonight. What I need you to do is to understand the seriousness of what I'm asking about and get people there. If you can't be there, send your employees, send people you know, send your friends and family, call someone to watch the kids, get down there. This is not a political, this has nothing to do with politics and everything to do with humanity. People are dying, they're losing everything, businesses are getting closed, kids are getting hurt. Domestic violence has exploded. Homicides have exploded. Substance abuse has exploded. Child abuse has exploded. Crime has exploded. Unemployment has exploded. And now the excess deaths from the response to the coronavirus is far exceeding the deaths of coronavirus, which when it's all said and done, and when we talk about it in these public hearings, you people are going to be shocked, because right now you're hearing one side of the story from a complete incompetent hack like Kevin Dick, who I can't wait to ask questions in a hearing. All right? At the end of the day, we're either going to get our public hearing or we're going to court for our public hearing, because the community needs to weigh in. Everybody, whether you're whatever side of the fence, we all live here in Washoe County, and we absolutely demand, and it is our right, to sit down with the people we put in office. They are accountable to we, the people. They have to sit with us and talk to us about what they're doing, what the response is. Don't forget for 1 second, the sheriff is elected. And if he wants to play this nonsense and these games and shut businesses down, then he will be held accountable at the ballot box with the rest of these people, like the chairman, Bob Lucy. Because enough is enough. I have asked, I have sent out private messages and got no response, and now we are coming as a community. So I know there's going to be a lot of people that like this and that share it and that think about coming. And I need you to make a decision right now. What do you really got to do? We've been doing this for 9 months and nothing's gotten, we're at 25% capacity. We can only have 25 people in the chamber at a time. We're going to have to move through. I need you dressed warm. I need you at the county building, 1001 East 9th. Park in the parking lot, walk right inside. It's the building that's on the street where the registrar of voters is. Walk inside where the hearing room is. You fill out a little comment card that you're going to provide public comment. And then you take the 30 seconds to the 3 minutes they give you and you speak about the coronavirus response here in Washoe County. Say whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say. I've given you a quick little template of what should be said, which is you walk up there, you have 3 minutes. Hi, my name is Joe Blow. I'm a business owner in Reno. This is what I've dealt with. This is what I'm seeing. The response can't be worse than the cure. And I think it's time for a public hearing where we can all weigh in. Don't you think that's fair, everybody? Is this still America? Are we going to be blocked out of our Washoe County hearing room tomorrow? I certainly hope not. Because we the people deserve an opportunity to sit with the people that we put in office. And I'll tell you this much. I don't think you understand that you're not going to be getting back into office if you don't listen to the people. So business owners that have been hurt by this, I need you there. Workers that have been hurt by this, I need you there. Let me see people in the comments here. Right, guys? I want to take a little time. I want people joining this. This has got to be something where we are all in this together. I need people to share this. I need you to get on the phone right now. If you have friends and family right now, call them and tell them to hop on Facebook Live. We're going to take this out another 10 minutes. This is that important. Okay? Listen, guys, I've been saying this to you. I'm not doing this for any other reason but to help this community. I could have got on an airplane and flown to Maui or gone to Italy for 6 months. Believe me, I could have. I didn't have to apply for the PPP loan and stagger staff and do what I needed to do to stay afloat and keep people working. All right? There's a lot of people that shut down and that laid people off and worried about themselves. But I'll tell you one thing. You know who hasn't missed a paycheck? The politicians, the government workers, the people shutting us down. And it's time to get in a room and sit with everybody and ask them what the plan is moving forward, because this can no longer stand. All right? I understand what they don't have an authority over. I understand. The bottom line is this. We need to have a discussion. We need to be included in the process. And Kevin Dick, I'm coming for you. But I need to have a hearing. I need to be able to bring in my doctors and my epidemiologists and my people with degrees in public health so we could go head to head. So I could show you all what a complete fraud Kevin Dick is. And I can show you all why what he's doing is unconscionable. And I will do that with science and data. I will do that with doctors and scientists. And believe me, what's going to scare you people is the depth of the knowledge I have, the connections to the people that designed these PCR tests, the people that retrofitted or repurposed drugs that are saving lives, that had 0 hospitalizations using the protocols they're using that our doctors in Reno aren't doing. So I disagree with Mr. Lawson respectfully that this just isn't just the commission's job. Because if the commission had a spine and they told the governor this isn't a one-size-fits-all deal and we're going to make some changes, and we sat old Tony from Renown down and said we need to start using some of these prophylaxis treatments that are working across the country to get your healthcare workers back in the rotation quicker, because we need to open our businesses because we are broke. And let me say this. Governor Sisolak just got on television, on YouTube, and told y'all there's no money. He told you that all the state rainy day fund is gone. So you're going to say to me, city council, county commission, that you're afraid of losing funding? What funding? It's gone. The only funding you're going to get is from the taxpayers, the business owners that need to open their businesses, that need to get back to business. Nobody can operate a business on 25% margins, okay? Excuse me, on 25% receivables. Do you understand that? Do you understand they can't run businesses like that? What is going through your head? For Governor Sisolak to come out and say the businesses are going to have to figure, it's simple math, bro. Maybe if you were a businessman or an entrepreneur, you'd know you can't run businesses on those kind of numbers. So people have to close down. And many people are going without work. They can't pay their bills. They can't afford their health care. They can't afford their cell phone. What did you just do? You just forced people in to live with each other. Now, again, and I'll say this, which we'll talk about tomorrow, 1.4% of the contact tracing in New York City, 1.4% of the contamination came from bars and restaurants. But 74% came from private home gatherings. What are you doing by forcing everybody home to where the kids are distance learning? And now where you're having lunch and dinner and business meetings and everybody stopping by. It doesn't make sense. You have to spread it out and let the virus do what it's doing. And this is it. The final part is we've been doing it. The lockdowns don't work. They have shown with scientific data. And when we have our public hearing, Mr. Lawson, I will be able to provide the scientific data from the doctors and those qualified, not Kevin Dick, who quite frankly should be taken out of the health department in handcuffs for relying on PCR tests that have the numbers they have and shutting down businesses over those baloney, full of baloney numbers is criminal, and he knows it. And there's now courts that have ruled that you can no longer use PCR tests for anything because it's unethical. So once again, everybody, tomorrow, I need everybody to show up. Yeah, I got a solution, Jimmy Gibson. My solution, which I've stated over and over again, is to go back to living. Open the businesses. We are no different for this time of year, for cold and flu season. Our hospitals are in divert status like they always are this time of year, every year during cold and flu season. And you want to know how I know? Because administrators from Renown and other places are calling me and telling me that, Joey, if we would have had a tent or an overflow tent, we could have used it every year the last 10 years. In 2018, in many Southern California hospitals, they had surge tents for the flu. Did you hear about that? Did they send your kids home from school? Did they close your business? No, they didn't. But go look at the death total for 2018-19 and look at it this year. We're under that with 2.5 weeks to go. Yeah, that's right. So bottom line is for you, whether you're haters or whether you just don't get it or you're just mad that I'm the one presenting it and you don't like me because of my political affiliation or whatever it is, get over yourself. Get over yourself. There's a community here suffering. If you've got skills that pay the bills, get in there and talk with me. Join with me on these hearings. Get up there with me. If you've got information, call me. Let's talk about it. Let's get in there because my solution is very simple. Do what they've done in over 18 states across the country where they've opened their businesses. There's no massive death. Everything is normal. It takes a little time, obviously, but there's people in other states that think when they come here that they're in a foreign country. So again, everyone, tomorrow morning, 8:30, between 8:30 and 9, I need you at the Washoe County Commission, 1001 East 9th Street. You're going to get in there. You're going to go into the hearing room. You'll park in the big parking lot. Go to the building to the far left that's out on 9th Street. Go in that building. Make a left. You'll probably have to be screened or temperature taken or whatever it is. Go in there. Go in. Say you're there for public comment. You'll be directed to go give your name. You have 3 minutes. You can say whatever you want in those 3 minutes. If you want to take those 3 minutes, say Joey Gilbert is a delusional maniac and everything he says is ridiculous, do it. But show up. Show up and be heard. Stand up and be counted. There are so many of you that have asked me how you can help for the last 9 months. show up tomorrow. If you do anything, show up tomorrow. I don't care if you're late to work. I don't care if you need to miss work. Call your boss. Call your people. Say, I need to do this. For your children, you should do this. For the elders, you should do this. For our parents, for our grandparents, for our aunties, our uncles, this is who you should do it for. For those in the high-risk community, this is who you should do it for. Because these closures and this lack of care and everyone being freaked out with no voice is done. We're done. And so am I a little loud? Hell yes, I'm loud. Because I've reached a point where I was begging you people in June to get behind me, or we were going to be like this, election or not. And here we are. It is December 14th, 2020. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to show up and stand and be counted. And so I'm asking every person that lives in Reno and Sparks, Incline Village, drive your butts down here. You ain't got nothing better to do right now. For those of you that aren't working or that you're not, if you don't get down there and back me on this, then there's a problem. Because I've been out here doing this on my own. Ain't nobody paid me. And I've been answering the questions and the calls and the emails and the fear and the panic as much as I can. And now I finally have an opportunity to have some public comment presented so that we can get a public hearing and we can start the process. And if the next process is to get Kevin Dick in a hearing or under oath in a court of law, I don't care. That's where I'm going. There has to be answers and accountability for why we're doing what we're doing. And those people have to be cross-examined. They have to provide answers to the people on why they're doing what they're doing, where they're getting their information from, where this guidance is coming from, why are these other states doing this and you're doing that? Why? Why? We just want to know why. If everybody else and all the scientists are saying no more lockdowns, why are we locked down? Why are businesses restricted? I just want doctors and scientists and those qualified that are not Kevin Dick and county commissioners drunk on their own power think they're doing what's best for you, for your business. They haven't missed a paycheck, and many of them have other money coming in, but how would they survive on 25%? I don't know. But I'll tell you this much. They were hired by you, and they can be fired by you. And you need to get in to the county commission meeting in the morning, and you need to say that we want a public hearing. We want Kevin Dick held accountable. Kevin Dick will be in that hearing. Kevin Dick will be listed as a witness. He will be subpoenaed if necessary. And I hope you think I'm playing. All right? I want Kevin Dick. I want answers from him. If he's the one that you guys keep hiding under, then serve him up, baby. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. It's always Kevin Dick blaming somebody else. Now it's time for y'all to answer in a public setting, on TV, for everybody to watch your answers of why are you doing this? Where is the data? Where is the scientific data that says this is what we're doing? And why does this county health department in this state say this? And why are they saying this at Harvard and Yale and Johns Hopkins and the Mayo Clinic? Why are they saying this? And the CDC and the World Health Organization, why are they saying this? And why are we still doing this? Don't you think that would be pretty fair, guys? Don't you think that'd be a good discussion to have? Mr. Dick, I know you have no training whatsoever, absolutely no experience, or completely unqualified to be in the position you're in. So that all being said, we won't even go through your training experience because you have none. But all that being said, why do you continue to limit businesses and stuff off a PCR test when you and the university did a study back in July and we found out then that 5 times the population of who's been tested positive is actually positive? which puts the amount of people positive in the northern counties and at a number that you would never believe. And guess what? There's no massive death. It's time to get back to living, everybody. I know everyone's scared, but it's time to sit down with our county commissioners and ask them why we are locked down, why our business are restricted. And here's the last thing I want to say. Now, I've put together a couple things here that's very important. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, 92% of COVID-19 deaths nationwide have occurred those ages 55 and older. So why are children still at home not participating in team sport that has had virtually no impact on these younger age groups? So that's just a question I want to ask. All right. I know you're going to say that the older people, but there's no documented, statistically significant data of student to teacher transmission. Trust me, guys, I've got so much of this. It's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be super embarrassing for Mr. Dick. It's going to be incredibly uncomfortable for a few of the county commissioners, but it's going to have to go down. So, again, everybody, I don't want to spend a lot of time on here. I want to roll through a few more times. Nevada, I need you. Northern Nevada, Washoe County, we're still rolling. If you haven't called a friend or family member and said, get on Facebook Live real quick so you could see that Joey Gilbert is on here asking for our help. We've all been saying, let me know how I can help. I got thousands of messages a day. I literally have thousands of friend requests. I can't even accept them. And the bottom line is, you guys all ask me how to help. If you want to get your kids back in school, show up tomorrow and be heard. Don't rely on everybody else. Show up. Hang out. Meet everybody. Meet me. Meet my staff. Meet everybody that'll be coordinating, and get down there and talk to the commissioners and let them know how you feel about Washoe County's response to COVID-19. And let me say this, guys. This is important because people don't understand this. So, Chairman Lucy, commissioners, you keep talking behind closed doors, besides killing anything to help move us forward and blocking anything. Behind closed doors, you talk about the funding. It's all the funding, the funding, the funding. There is no funding. Governor Sisolak said Sunday night, His Excellence came out to say, Nevada is broke. Let me make that crystal clear to you, Chairman Lucy. Nevada is broke. There's no money. Stop this talk. If he tries to prevent Federal CARES Act money from coming to Northern Nevada, we will sue him in court and we will win as a county. But get behind me. And do you want to know why? Because maybe you didn't know this, but here's something I was going to save for tomorrow, and I'll probably read it again because it's that powerful. It's in one of the footnotes of the documents I'll be submitting tomorrow. But under the CARES Act, funding eligibility is simple for cities as long as the expenses are: 1, necessary expenditures incurred due to the public health emergency with respect to the coronavirus disease 2019. 2, were not accounted for in the budget most recently approved as of March 20, 2020, the date of enactment of the CARES Act for the state or government. And 3, were incurred during the period that begins on March 1st, 2020 and ends on December 30th, 2020. CARES Act money is off limits. And I bet you I know someone that could make sure that federal money isn't held up by the governor because it's against the law. So, ladies and gentlemen, please support this community tomorrow. Show up to 1001 East 9th Street in the county building. Park in the big lot. Have a mask, okay? Whether you wear masks or not, you got to have a mask to get inside. Bring a mask. Come in. Print out what I've put in my Facebook. Copy and paste it. Stick it in your phone. Bring your smartphone up there. Read right off it. Don't make this difficult. Come in. Sign in. 30 seconds. I just need you to say, Commissioners, my name is whatever your name is. I'm a resident of this county. and I sure would appreciate a public hearing on our community's response to the coronavirus. Thank you for your time. That's it. Think you guys can do that for me? I need you tomorrow. And I will finish with this. The county commissioners, that's right, thank you. He's not allowed to withhold federal money. The governor is not allowed to withhold federal funds. And what's important is that, like they say here, which is amazing, it says that, where is it that? This is an important part here. So, why is this important? Our governor thinks, and it's probably a reason why he hasn't done it, but our governor thinks, talk about high-handed hypocrisy, when he was saying Trump's got to give him the money. But now the governor has illegally added specific conditions to a federal funding stream that itself has no such conditions. Did you hear what I said? The governor is, I don't know what the word is, implying or possibly purporting that he has the ability to illegally attach specific conditions to a federal funding stream that itself has no such conditions. So, Chairman Lucy, I don't know what your deal is, bud, but tomorrow we talk. We want a public hearing. We will get a public hearing. The county might have to be sued. You might have to sue the county. That's fine. But we want Kevin Dick up in the box. We want to ask him questions. I want to put doctors from this community in the box or up in his little place to testify. They have a right, the community has a right to hear from real doctors, epidemiologists, those with degrees in public health, not Kevin Dick with an environmental air pollution background to be quarterbacking our coronavirus response. Again, people of Reno, Sparks, Incline, stand up. All of Washoe County, Red Rock, everywhere, man. We're as far as Washoe County extends. I know it goes all the way up. If you need to drive in, you guys don't got nothing better to do. For those of you that have been asking how you can help and telling me that you're here to help me, get down here. Get in the car, come down there, and there's not enough people. There cannot be enough people. If we keep them there from 9 a.m. till midnight, that's a great thing. And they have to stay. So keep coming. Drive down there. It's going to take time. Some people will take the full 3 minutes. So we don't know what's going to... So again, just keep coming. Get the kids to school. Drop whoever you need to drop off. Dip into work. Dip out. Come support me. And if you're a friend of mine, and you're one of the people that's called me during this time, and your ass ain't there, like straight up, like just, you know what I'm saying? Like then don't be asking me for stuff. And you guys all do. You know, I've been like Johnny on the spot. I'm there. So I need you now. And I need a show of force. I need people to be there, to be polite, to be respectful, but to let these county commissioners know that we want a public hearing. We want it immediately, and we will not be silenced. And we want it before Christmas. We want this public hearing before Christmas. We want the commission to be forced to make a decision so that we do not have to walk with our heads down, okay, and our shoulders slumped into 2021. And instead, we walk in with our hands high, embracing each other and working on this as a team and get through this together. No more 5-6 people making the call with one dunce, Kevin Dick, drunk on power with no clue what he's doing, locking our kids down. All right? And the last thing I'll say, because this is important, suicides exploding, crime exploding, domestic violence exploding, homicide exploding. Sheriffs, back me up. This can't go on anymore. Show up tomorrow. provide your testimony, and county by county, we take Nevada back. And I will be coming to a county near you soon because I got friends, family, clients, colleagues, partners in every county in this state. And again, I want to take my hat off to White Pine County for doing the right thing. And I want to suggest that Bob Lucy call up to that White Pine County, get a copy of that resolution. Let's put that bad boy in place here. Someone call up, sheriffs, call up and talk to Jesse Watts. Okay? Talk to Sheriff Henroy, talk to Sheriff Hickox even about no social distancing, mask police, family gathering police in America. Trust me, it's all legal. Don't play the game. Law enforcement, you know how much I love you and respect you. Took an oath. That is not the law. You show me where it's the law. You show me where it was voted on by we, the people. They had 2 sessions, 2 special sessions to make this law, to do anything. They turned it down. 9 months created a permanent emergency. Do not disobey your oath to protect your citizens and the public from all enemies, foreign and domestic. As crazy as that sounds, you cannot shut people's businesses down. We need everybody there. And again, I need all my people there. If you're a friend of mine, real talk, you better get down there. My people at the gyms, redirect and other people, I need you. I need my people, like for real here. All right? Different law firms, all right? Different businesses. Shout out to Cammie Craig too, who's been reaching out to me. All you gym owners, you better get your butts down here or you're going to be closed down. It'll be May. All right? All gym owners, all you salon owners, be the first people getting clipped. Not Walmart, not Home Depot, none of those people. If you work in one of those jobs where when they limit you and he comes out and scares everybody and your door's closed, you better get down there. Send your staff, send anybody, please. Pay your employees for the time and send them down there. I need people, I need bodies, and I need people to convey a message. So, again, tonight was going to be a talk about OSHA and the checklist I put together for everybody for OSHA or the health department, whoever comes in. But first things first, we got to get in tomorrow and bring it. We are going to bring it tomorrow in a very polite and respectful way. But they're going to know that this is nonsense and that they should have had these public hearings about 6 months ago, back in June, after the death rate slid down. Not in the middle of cold and flu season when they're terrorizing y'all and sending people into your businesses, terrorizing you. And again, for the general public, have no fear of this OSHA nonsense. I know they're scaring you, but until you actually get a fine that you can challenge, open your businesses. And I got you. I will represent anyone for free on these fines. That's how unconstitutional and unjust I think they are. I have been putting together a OSHA processing wing to handle both city stuff. And let me tell you something. They're going to get lawsuits. They're going to get lawsuits. All right? They need to stick to their job. And OSHA needs to be worrying about high-risk industries. And I'm going to be able to show that OSHA's not doing their job. They're not out at the businesses they should be at because now they're the mask police. So OSHA Federal's getting involved. Oh yeah, baby. You know what? When you meet with OSHA inspectors, and when you get secret tips sent in by former OSHA inspectors on your messenger and contacted off your COVID-19 Nevada Strong page, you get educated. So Nevada, stand up. Reno, Washoe County, look, man, I know people are probably sick of hearing me. Sometimes I get sick of doing this. But I just don't quit, man. It's just not in me. I'm going to keep throwing punches. And what you got to understand, Bob Lucy, I will have my day. I will get you. If you think with your little smirk, you're going to hide behind that desk and that chairman gavel, it's going to be the last office you're ever in. You ain't going to get elected dog catcher. That's where we're going right now. Because people, Republicans, have had it. So I'm an AC, you can kiss that goodbye. That's a joke. That's laughable. That's comedy right now. You better find a way to turn this around so quick and get me access to Kevin Dick so I can fix this for you, or you better go back to the vet clinic, stud. Real talk, man. I'm not threatening anybody, man. There's no threats here. There's facts and there's real talk. I back up everything I say 100%. 100%. Show up tomorrow, everybody. I need you and I need your help. I never asked for anything during this time. I never asked for a damn thing, but I need your help now. And I'm going to need to do a fundraiser for these OSHA fines because people are going to open up and they're going to clip some of y'all for sure, but we're going to challenge those fines. And those fines are going to be put off. They're setting the board reviews out there. And even if they don't, bring it on. We'll do we'll do the review board in person. I want an in-person review board hearing. I'm entitled to that. Look at the NRS. Look at the NAC. I need an in-person, review board hearing. And as soon as that's done, I'm going to the district court. All right. Again, people, remember what I said. Record everything. Follow my template I put out for OSHA, and get ready for this. It'll be on my COVID-19 Nevada Strong page. It'll be the OSHA template that you're going to follow if OSHA or the health department or any agency on Governor Sisolak's behalf shows up to terrorize you about masks or social distancing or any occupancy. We got some for them. So again, don't be scared of OSHA or the health department. And again, they're going to threaten to take your business license. I can't tell you the last time I walked into a business and asked them if they had their business license for me to see. If their place was clean and it was an establishment I respected, I went in and ordered my food and ate. And we might have to do that for a few months here. Until these knuckleheads see there's no mass death and these businesses are running totally normally, we might have to go rogue a little bit. So bottom line is between 8:30 and 9 a.m., I need you there at the Washoe County Commission, 1001 East 9th Street, County Building. Park in the big lot. Go into the building to the left where the Registrar of Voters is. You come in, you swing left. It's on 9th Street. Go in there. Say that you're there for public comment. You have to sign in. And again, look in my comments. Look on my Facebook page. And there's a quick little printout. All you need to do is walk up with your iPhone or your Android. Walk up and read right off it. Hi, my name is. I am demanding a public hearing to discuss our community response to COVID. Okay? You coaches out there, you guys in youth programs, you better show up. You better show up and you got 3 minutes to tell these guys about what's happening to these kids. And that we need a public hearing because we can bring the doctors in and the mental health experts and the psychologists and the coroners, okay, and the people from Walden's, from the funeral homes to talk about the real death totals and who's really been hurt and how the excess deaths, the deaths not related to coronavirus, are now far exceeding the coronavirus. And we need to have a public hearing about that because you guys keep all hiding the ball and moving the goalposts, and it's just funny talk. Oh, testing is up. Don't test. No more testing. Back and forth. Okay.
Page is up.
What is it?
People with fines.
Oh yeah, the joeygilbertlaw.com/support Nevada page is up. Okay. This is to help people with potential OSHA fines. This is not for me. I don't need your money, okay? And another thing I don't need to be up here. I don't need any publicity. I don't need any recognition. I don't need to be doing any of this. I could be skiing right now somewhere. Vail, I don't even know. Bottom line is I'm here because this is a fight, and that's what I do. I fight. I'm a fighter, okay? I was a prize fighter, and now I'm fighting in the real world, all right? And I'm fighting for you. So get on joeygilbertlaw.com/support-nevada. support-nevada.com. joeygilbertlaw.com/support-nevada. Get on that page and also get on my COVID-19 Nevada Strong page.com. All these resources are on there. Everything. Watch the videos. Okay. Look at the documents and see what we're doing. I will see everybody bright and early. I need to see you guys. 8:30, 9 o'clock, 1001 East 9th Street, the county building for public comment. We're going to be there a couple hours. Don't ghost me on this, Nevada. All right? Don't ghost me on this. Whether you're a Democrat, whether you're a Republican, independent, whether you didn't vote, you better be there. This is Nevada. Okay? This is local. Can we do this at the local level? Show up. And then we got to go up and start like Sheriff Allen up in Winnemucca. Like, come on, dude. Doctors up in Winnemucca, the scare doctor up there. Wake up, bro. Enough of this nonsense. Open these small communities before there's nothing left. Public comment, 8:30, 9 a.m., County Commission building. Address is in my comments. Be there. I said I didn't want to be past 40 minutes. Love you all. Got work to do. I got a little 3-minute humdinger that we're presenting. It's going to be good.